Hello and welcome to Goa 365's Face to Face. Politics, the assembly elections are over. Lok Sabha is around the corner. Not really, about 14-15 months away. Panchayat elections are a couple of months back. And the TMC last time they came to Goa with a bang. They made a bang, they made an impact. They picked up some 8% vote share. So today with us is Kirti Azad. I've been a fan of his, but not as a politician. No, sorry to say, but as a cricketer, 1983 World Cup winning team. But today he is in charge, Pravari as he calls himself, of the Goa TMC. So, Kirti ji, welcome to our show.
Thank you very much. So nice of you for calling me over.
Kirti ji, tell me one thing. You were telling me before, just before we started off, I asked you, how come, everybody knows you as a cricketer, you all made history in 83, you are into politics. Then you told me, no, I've been. So give us, if I want to hear from this from your own, mouth, so as to say.
No, I studied well. I did my graduation from St. Stephen's College in Delhi, one of the best in the world. I even got a Rhodes scholarship to go to either Oxford or to Cambridge. Wow. But then I got selected to play for India in 1980-81 when Sunil Gavaskar ji was the captain of the Indian team. But I belong to a political family. My father was the youngest parliamentarian in the first Indian Parliament. He was only 26 years old. He was handpicked by Nehru ji. And then he was in with Mrs. Gandhi's cabinet. And obviously he was also Chief Minister of Bihar. Yeah. And since he had to stay in Delhi, I was brought up in Delhi. I grew up there. And my studies, modern school, Barakamba Road, and then going to St. Stephen's College, doing my graduation, playing my cricket in Delhi. So transition, it's a very interesting episode. That in 1993 I got an opportunity and I contested the MLA elections. It was Gold Market, now it's called New Delhi. And it has the Prime Minister, it has the President, it has all the ministers, it has all the government executives, officers, their offices, their residences, and that is where I contested and I won that election. And I was captaining Delhi Ranji Trophy team as well at that time.
At that time.
So I was torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. On one side was my cricket, and the other side was politics.
That time you were still playing for
Yes,
India,
I was playing. Yeah, I was the captain for Delhi team.
Delhi, okay.
So I played a couple of matches. I was asked that why shouldn't I complete my 100 Ranji Trophy matches. I had played 95 till then. Okay. So in one season I could have completed. And well, that could have been achievement to play first 100 matches in first class cricket, Ranji Trophy. But I thought I wasn't doing justice. And my father, who was a complete teetotaler, so that guy believed in principles. He was a freedom fighter and he went to jail 6 times, 150 lashes on his back, fighting the British, a bullet passed his thigh. So he was a man of strict principles. So I said, I think I'm not doing justice to either. So I'll have to leave something. And then I said, I cannot play much longer. But yes, in politics I can have a career serving people. So I opted out of cricket. Eased out from there. I felt very bad because I'm a sportsman at heart and a politician by choice. And that was it.
You have the best of both worlds, I must say, in many ways.
Oh, yes. We won the World Cup in 83. Kapil was our captain. Yes. And Kapil and I, we used to be contemporaries playing against each other in the schools.
So right from school time?
From school time.
Oh, wow.
So that was it. But then, as luck would have it, I got into politics. That beautiful 1983 victory, I still remember. When I got a call from Kapil saying, Kirti, tera naam ho gaya hai. Team World Cup ki team mein aa gaya. So I said, thank you yaar Kapil, 1 mahine ka free paid holiday mil gaya. because nobody expected, there was one writer, his name was David Frith. And he wrote that India can never win a World Cup even in their dreams. And if they win in their dreams, I'm going to eat my words.
And somebody was supposed to eat the hat and all. There were a lot of things.
He ate his words. He ate the article that he had written. And he said that India is a waste of money and waste of time. And in the 2 earlier editions of the World Cup, we had won only 1 game, that also against East Africa.
Correct.
We had even lost to Sri Lanka, who were not test playing nation at that time when we lost to them. Well, anyways, that was it. We won the World Cup. It changed the complete face of Indian cricket. We became cricketing superpowers. Finances started coming in. You had Reliance World Cup in '87, and '93 you had ESPN TWI coming in, showing you from 30 different angles.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
We didn't see our own match. We had a movie just now, so the director Kabir Khan came and met all of us, and we told them our story, and they made it and showed it to us how we played the game.
Yeah, correct. But even during cricket, and even now, even as a politician, you like sort of you walked your own path. It was not that you were a follower or you were not a very much of a conformist. Has that changed from those days till now?
I was a non-conformist while playing. I am a non-conformist also in politics. I believe in one thing, is that my father told me, never be late. Late mat hona. Don't tell a lie. Jhoot mat bolna. Chori mat karna. Commission mat khana. So these were 4 things, and I was there was an incident going on for a long time when late Arun Jaitley, may his soul rest in peace, he was the president of the DDCA, Delhi Cricket Association.
Yes,
that is where I played my cricket. I learned my cricket. That is where I got everything, and that's a temple of worship for me. That's my Saraswati. And there was a malfeasance of 400 crores.
Wow.
And I was informing him all the time that this is happening, and he would just say, nahi yaar, Kirti aise hi bolta hai. It can't be like this, it can't be. So anyways, I put up a question in Parliament, and the SFIO was put on, and they came out. I had said 400 crores. My mistake was I said 400 crores. The SFIO said it was 398 crores.
Okay, wow.
So my assessment was 200 crores more than what actually was. And then I went into court. I argued the case myself. There was a case going on for taxes, evasion of taxes from the Municipal Corporation of Delhi. DDC had not paid. So I went there and I argued my case, and I was mentioned also in the order. Kirti Azad, former cricketer, 1983 World Cup winning team member, also put up an argument. And they put up an administrator there.
Okay.
First it was Justice Mukul Mudgil, and then he was replaced by Justice Vikramjit Sen of the Supreme Court. He did a special audit and forensic audit, and they also came out with 398.
Okay.
So I went up and I said, Saab, ye hua hai, it's a private entity. It has nothing to do with party or anything of the sorts. I have been fighting it for a very long time, and this gentleman has been abusing me left, right and center. And he has defamed me like anything. So I simply ask you is to look into it. These are not my documents. These are documents of the government and of the Justice Vikramjit Sen. नहीं मुझे मत दिखाओ, अमित को दिखाओ. So I went and showed it to Amit Shah. नहीं देखेंगे, अभी तो दिन है, कीर्ति जी कोई वाली बात नहीं है, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. वेरी नाइस ही वाज. मैं बात कर लूंगा. मैंने कहा आप मुझे अरुण जेटली से मिलवा दीजिए. अगर मैं गलत हूँ तो मुझे आप ये जो झंडा है बीजेपी का उस पर लटका के मार दीजिएगा, और अगर मैं सही हूँ तो जांच करा दीजिएगा.
That time you were BJP
करेक्ट MP. So ऐसे तब आप कर लीजिएगा. हाँ बुला लेंगे. This was on a Monday. I had press conference along with Bishan Singh Bedi and Madan Lal and all the great cricketers of Delhi were there, wanting to get rid of this muck that was going on in DDCA. And first he spoke to me for 2-3 days and he stopped talking. Then the threat came in that अगर तुम ऐसा करोगे तो मैं पार्टी से निकाल देंगे, फलाना कर देंगे, धमकाना कर देंगे. Then when I didn't listen, they tried to do it to my wife. She had a nervous breakdown. And then I decided, no, I'm going to do it. I was promised a lot of things, ministry, and अब तो ये हो गया, वो हो गया, ये कर लिया, हमने बिल्ली मार ली, ऐसा हो गया, वैसा हो गया. मैंने कहा बिल्ली मारो या कुत्ता मारो, मुझे कोई मतलब नहीं है. I'm going for the press conference. It's Prime Minister's prerogative whether he gives me a position or not. And there it was. I did a press conference. It was covered. And after 2 days, I was suspended for anti-party activities. So I thought the late Arun Jaitley was the BJP and BJP was late Arun Jaitley.
At that time.
Yeah, because I was for party indiscipline. It's quite strange. And so I was removed from the BJP. So fair enough. I went into Congress. They didn't give me any work. I was sitting idle. I didn't know what to do. I thought my father's been there for such a long time. Let me do some prayashchita. A prayashchita, you understand what it is, do some penance and get back and do. But there was nothing going on. It was like a private limited company. So then Didi had always loved me as a younger brother. and she used to do Bhai Pota, which is called Bhai Dooj.
Okay.
And so she would do Bhai Pota. So I went up to her, मैंने कहा दीदी अब मैं आपको सर्व करना चाहता हूँ, आप मेरी दीदी हैं. And she really looks after her people. That's the best part about her. So she said, ठीक है तुम आओ हम करेंगे. So I came, then I was here for a while. I worked hard during the elections for TMC, and then there was a good report that went about me. I went and met Abhishek, a very nice boy who was the General Secretary, also Member of Parliament. I met him and I told him we must take care of Goa and all that. And I swear on God, माँ भगवती की सौगंध, उस माँ काली जिसका मैं उपासक हूँ, मैंने कोई उनसे कुछ नहीं मांगा. मैंने कहा बस गोवा को देखना है क्योंकि हमारे पास 8% मिला है और मैं फाइटर आदमी हूँ. तो he said नहीं हमें जो रिपोर्ट मिलता था उसमें you were number 1 the way you worked. And the next thing I come to know is that I have this notification in 10 days that I have been made in charge of Goa. So here I am serving. I love this beautiful Goa, and it is not that I have come here only because of election. My wife and I, we run away for 3 months from the cold of Delhi from mid-December to about mid-February or March, and we stay here. The people are beautiful, the food is nice, the culture, यहाँ की संस्कार, संस्कृति, परंपरा, तीज त्योहार, लोग, उनकी आदत, उनके संस्कार इतने बढ़िया हैं कि बस मन ही लग गया मेरा. और ये देखिए कि ऊपर से माँ भगवती ने ये अवसर दे दिया मुझे कि मैं यहाँ पर आया प्रभारी बनकर, और मेरी यही माँ से क्या कहूँ प्रार्थना रहेगी कि मुझे इतनी शक्ति दें कि गोवा के अंदर जो भी अनियमितताएं हो रही हैं, जो भी भ्रष्टाचार हो रहा है, उसका खुलासा करने में हम सफल हो सकें.
कीर्ति जी, टीएमसी आप ये दोनों नया पार्टी है गोवा में. I mean, not so new, but at least they are starting to make an impact newly in the last assembly election. AAP has got 2 seats and it's got some 6-7%. You all did not get a seat, but I think according to you all were second in 4 assemblies. 4 assembly segments, pretty close from what the figures are and what you also confirm. So what? And we have, sorry, no offense meant to the Congress, but there is a huge vacuum, and democracy or anything works. You need governance, you need the ruling as well as opposition. So we've not had a very good opposition. In fact, today the leaders of the opposition were ministers. Was a minister just 15-20 days before the thing. Okay, now they are at loggerheads, but whatever. So, do you have plans to be? Last time there were allegations against TMC. You all just came 2-3 months before election. So now 5 years are there. Now panchayat elections are coming up. I know it's not on party lines. Lok Sabha आ रहा है एक 12-14 महीने में. बाद में वो तो ZP आएगा, म्युनिसिपैलिटी आएगा, बाद में लोकसभा आएगा. Are you all going to be there? Is the commitment of the TMC to Goa, it's going to be there for 5 years? Is that there now? You as Kirti Azad, can you give us some sort of clarity on this?
If we were not going to stay and contest these elections, why would TMC be wasting its money? Why would I be wasting my time?
Fair enough.
Right?
But you still haven't said yes or no.
Correct. So what I mean to say is TMC is here to stay.
Okay.
And we have been encouraged by the support of the people, where we got 8.7% in the 26 seats that we contested.
You also contested 26.
26, and we gave to MGP 14.
14.
Now, after having contested and getting that kind of encouragement from the people when they vote for you, so obviously you feel that they love you, because we had those 3 beautiful schemes of ours. We had Yuva Shakti, we had Greh Lakshmi, we had Maaje Ghar Maaje Haq. And when you talk about Ma, Mati, Manush, Ma is everything. Ma is Prithvi, Ma is Prakriti, Ma is Bhakti, Ma is Jeevan. This Zameen is Ma. इसमें जब तक आप कोई सीड डालेंगे नहीं, तब तक इससे पेड़ निकलेगा नहीं. वो माँ जो कभी आपको घर में भूखा नहीं सोने देगी, खुद माँ भूखा सो जाएगी लेकिन अपने किसी बच्चे को नहीं करने देगी. और जितने भी लोग हमारे देख रहे हैं, उन लोगों को भी अगर आप पूछेंगे तो माँ ने कभी भी अपने बच्चे को भूखा सोने नहीं दिया, खुद भूखा जरूर सोई है. तो उसको सोचते हुए दीदी ने जो अपना प्रोग्राम कलकत्ता बंगाल में रखा था, वो प्रोग्राम यहाँ पर लेकर के आई.
Fair enough.
वो मातृशक्ति का जो हमारा कार्यक्रम था और गृह लक्ष्मी का कार्यक्रम था, और वह था कि उस माँ के लिए हो, माँ कुछ अपने बच्चों के लिए रोज कुछ खाना बनाए, कभी हो तो मछली खिलाए, वेजिटेरियन है तो पनीर खिला दिया, नॉन वेज है तो मछली खिला दिया, कभी मीट ले दिया। तो इस तरीके से वह किया, क्योंकि माँ के बिना कुछ नहीं है। ये प्रकृति, ये नेचर, ये जो सनातन धर्म की आप बात करते हैं, ये प्रकृति ही सब कुछ है, शिव शक्ति। So that is nature, that is how we start. If there is no mother, there is nothing.
Nothing, fair enough.
And then you talk about माटी. This माटी है, इस माटी के ऊपर मैं पैदा हुआ, इस माटी पे मैं रहा, इस माटी पे मैं कूदा, इस माटी की सुगंध मैंने देखी, मेरे बाप ने देखी, मेरे दादा ने देखी, मेरे परदादा ने देखी, मेरे पुरखों ने देखी, मेरे माँ ने देखी, दादी ने देखी, नाना ने देखी, नानी ने देखी, सब ने देखा इसी जमीन के ऊपर, इस मिट्टी के ऊपर। और इस मिट्टी के लिए हम लोग लड़े, इस मिट्टी ने हमें जीवन दिया। और उसको किसने किया? जो घर का जवान बच्चा होता था, वह उसके ऊपर हल चलाता था, वह नौकरी करके बाहर से आता था, वह सब कुछ करता था और करने के बाद में अपने परिवार का सहारा बनता था। इसलिए हमने कहा कि अभी जो बेरोजगारी चल रही है उसमें जनशक्ति योजना हमने अपने नौजवानों के लिए शुरू की। और अंततः क्या होता है? व्हाट इज ह्यूमैनिटी? मनुष्य क्या है? मानवता क्या है? मानवता है कि जहां पर सभी लोग बराबर से रहें, वो किसी संप्रदाय का हो, वह किसी भी धर्म का हो, किसी भी मजहब का हो, किसी भी जात का हो, अमीर हो, गरीब हो, कोई हो।
And that BJP is not allowing,
मानवता में उसका तो वो मानवता है। और जब लोग कभी एक सोसाइटी में रहते हैं तो उसमें सब तरह के लोग रहते हैं, वह एकता बनी रहे, उसे कहते हैं मानुष। उसके लिए घर जिसके पास नहीं है उसके लिए घर होना चाहिए, माजे घर माजे हक। वो चीज आपने जो कही वो बीजेपी में नहीं है। ये एक फेक हिंदुइज्म को फैलाती है, फेक हिंदुइज्म। पहली बात तो हिंदू अब कंटेम्परेरी नेम है, हिंदू नाम ही 9वीं शताब्दी में आया था, इन द 9th century। अदरवाइज बिफोर दैट इट वाज भारत। टेल मी, आप रामायण उठाइए, आप महाभारत उठाइए, आप जितनी भी हमारे पुराने काव्य हैं, किताबें हैं, लोगों ने लिखी हैं, उनको उठा लीजिए, आप पुराण उठा लीजिए, उसके पहले हमारे वेद उठा लीजिए, वेद के जो वो किए गए हैं उपनिषद, उनको उठा लीजिए, आपको कहीं भी हिंदू हिंदुस्तान नाम नहीं मिलेगा। ये तो जो हमलावर आए थे, जिस प्रकार से पोर्चुगीज डी नहीं बोल पाते हैं, उसी प्रकार से जो हमलावर आए थे वो स नहीं बोलते थे, ह बोलते थे। सिंधु नदी के पार, हिंदू दरिया के पार हिंदुस्तान जाना है।
और हिंदू कुश माउंटेन्स आल्सो बिकॉज़ ऑफ दैट।
उसके लिए बन गया, जो सिंधु कुश था वो हिंदू कुश बना दिया गया, क्योंकि वह नहीं बोल पाते थे। और क्योंकि हिंदू बोलना शुरू किया तो हिंदू कुश बोल दिया। और अदरवाइज फिर कहते हैं साहब रामनवमी का दिन है, हम नॉन वेजिटेरियन, कैसे आप खा रहे हैं? हम लोग तो नहीं खाते हैं, आप लोग कैसे खा रहे हैं दूसरे संप्रदाय के लिए? अरे भैया, रामनवमी भी दुर्गा पूजा के समय आती है। मैं मिथिला का रहने वाला मैथिल ब्राह्मण आदमी हूं, मैं सीता मां के जन्म स्थान का हूं, भगवान राम के ससुराल का हूं। और वहां पर सप्तमी के दिन बकरे की बलि चढ़ती है, और बलि चढ़ती है और सब कोई प्रसाद के रूप में, जो नहीं भी खाते प्रसाद के रूप में खाते हैं। और शाम को मदिरा भी चढ़ती है मां को, मां काली को। और जो शक्ति है वो दशम महाविद्या है। संहार की शक्ति जो है वह केवल माता के पास है और किसी के पास नहीं, या शिव जी के पास है। विष्णु को अवतार लेकर आना पड़ता है, राम का या कृष्ण का, तभी वो संहार करते हैं रावण का या कंस का। वो 10 जो अलग अलग है ना, अंग्रेजी में 4 दिशाएं हैं, उत्तर दक्षिण पूर्व पश्चिम, लेकिन हमारे यहाँ अलग अलग दिशाएं हैं। वो अग्नि कौन है, वायु कौन है, धर्म स्थान है, अलग अलग है। उनके 10 रूप हैं, जो पार्वती के 10 रूप हैं शिव शक्ति में, जिसको दशम महाविद्या बोलते हैं। श्यामा, तारणी, षोडशी, भुवनेश्वरी, भैरवी, छिन्नमस्तिका, धूमावती, बगला, मातंगी, त्रिपुरा सुंदरी, इसी से दुर्गा है, इसी से काली है, इसी से चंडी है, इसी से वैष्णो देवी है, इसी से चंद्रपूर्णी है, इसी से नैना देवी है, इसी से महालक्ष्मी है, इसी से सब देवियां हैं। तो ये फेक हिंदुइज्म फैलाते हैं। मैं तो कहूंगा, आपके माध्यम से आपके चैनल पे आया हूं गोवा 365 पे, मैं तो कहूंगा कि एनीबडी फ्रॉम द बीजेपी, आई चैलेंज यू हियर ऑन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म, कम हियर, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट सनातन धर्म और द वे यू कॉल इट हिंदू धर्म और हिंदुत्व। देयर इज नथिंग नोन एज हिंदुत्व। हम भारतीय हैं, लेकिन क्योंकि अब बोला जाता है, वो हमारी जबान पे चढ़ चुका है। अंग्रेजों ने भी वही हिंदू हिंदू बोलना शुरू कर दिया, जो हमलावर आए थे उन्होंने बोलना शुरू कर दिया। तो हिंदू कहते हैं चलो मैं आपकी बात मान लेता हूं, करते हैं हिंदुत्व और हिंदू पर बात। आइए बैठिए साथ।
I am open. Anybody wants to debate with you?
Sure, you are sitting here. I'm open challenge.
Absolutely, we can have it anytime anybody wants to. कीर्ति जी, fair enough. This is a very very well made point. Absolutely मानता हूँ मैं आपको. But अभी plans क्या है future का?
No, we have plans. हम क्या है, हम by 1st September हम अपने पूरा जो अभी ad hoc committee है, एक ब्लॉक्स पूरा प्रॉपर कमेटी, यस, बीचेस से लेके पहले तो हम अपना स्टेट में बनाएंगे, एंड देन ब्लॉक्स में हमारे पास ऑलरेडी हैं। अनफॉर्चुनेटली देयर वर क्वाइट अ फ्यू पीपल who left us. I wish them all the best. I have no hard feelings if they've gone. If they've gone, thank God they've gone now.
I've been there
At least
before.
I know. Good riddance. I won't say bad rubbish.
Okay.
जो चले गया वो चला गया, जो चला गया उसे भूल जा. छोड़ो कल की बातें, कल की बात पुरानी. आज नए दौर में लिखे नई कहानी.
Fair enough.
ठीक है? तो हम उसको बनाएंगे.
आपको
तैयार
कवि भी है?
ये हाँ बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. कभी आप कहिएगा तो कविताएं भी सुनाएंगे, गाने भी सुनाएंगे. तो हम अपने पार्टी को खड़ा करेंगे.
Okay.
लोगों ने अलग अलग परसेप्शन बना दिया है, गलत है. इनको जिन जिन पार्टियों से डर लगता है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी को, उस पार्टी के खिलाफ यह कुछ ना कुछ अनाप शनाप करते हैं. इनको बंगाल में डर लगता है. 50% वोट्स लेके आई ममता दीदी.
True.
80% वहां पे हिंदू वोट्स हैं, 20% वहां माइनॉरिटी वोट्स हैं. इनको कहा गया ये हिंदू विरोधी पार्टी है, हिंदू विरोधी पार्टी है. तो भैया 20% ही वोट मुझे मिलना चाहिए था ना. 80% तो बीजेपी को मिलना चाहिए था. वहां पे 50% वोट मुझे मिला और बीजेपी को सिर्फ 17% वोट मिला. बंगाल में
17?
हाँ 17.
Wow.
17% मिला. और मेरा पिछले 2 इलेक्शन से थर्ड इलेक्शन में और ज्यादा हो गया. एंटी इनकम्बेंसी में जाना चाहिए था ना. और कौन सा ऐसा लीडर नहीं था पूरे भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पूरे देश का, चाहे वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का हो या सरकार का हो, जिसने आके दीदी के बारे में दीदी ओ दीदी करके बात ना किया हो. आपसे इनको डर लगता है, आप पार्टी से. पंजाब में देखिए इनका क्या हाल कर दिया. तो हमारा आप देखेंगे तो हमारी एक जो पार्टी है वह आगे बढ़ करके गोवा के लोगों की समस्याओं को सामने लाना, खड़ा करना. जिस प्रकार से हमने मैनग्रोव्स की अभी बात की थी. मैनग्रोव्स लोग, अखाड़ा में गया था कंबरजुआ में, एक गांव है अखाड़ा. वहां पर लोग मैनग्रोव्स को एक डाइटी के रूप में, एक भगवान के रूप में पूजते हैं. वो डाले पे अलग अलग प्रसाद जाता है और वहां से लेकर आया जाता है. और हमारे सनातन धर्म में प्रकृति की ही पूजा है. सूर्य, चंद्रमा, जल, वायु, अग्नि, पृथ्वी, आकाश, इन्हीं सबों की पूजा होती है. और उसी को यह बीजेपी की सरकार नष्ट कर रही है. बरसेल की तरफ हम लोग गए थे, रायबंदर की तरफ हम लोग गए थे. हम लोग दक्षिण गोवा में भी जाकर के इसके ऊपर करने वाले हैं. दूसरा देखिए, अजीब सी बात है, मुझे तो समझ में नहीं आता, जो यह लोग जो सरकार चलाते हैं, जो देश के स्वतंत्रता संग्राम में जिन्होंने भाग नहीं लिया, जो अंग्रेजों की मुखबरी किया करते थे, वो नहीं समझेंगे कि गोवा की जो आजादी है उसका महत्व क्या है. बताइए, 18 जून को लोहिया मैदान में रिवॉल्यूशन डे मामला चल रहा था और चीफ मिनिस्टर पानाजी में आजाद मैदान में घूम रहे थे. आजाद मैदान में तो कीर्ति आजाद को होना चाहिए था और लोहिया मैदान में सीएम को होना चाहिए था. और मेरे को सबसे बड़ा आश्चर्य यह लगा कि वहां पर एक बैनर लगा हुआ था. और कितनी शर्म की बात है, गोवा के मेरे भाइयों बहनों, आप भी इस बात को सुने. उस पर लिखा हुआ था प्रोग्राम का नाम जिलाधिकारी दक्षिण गोवा, साउथ गोवा. क्या लिबरेशन केवल साउथ गोवा के लिए था या पूरे गोवा के लिए था? इट वॉज ए लिबरेशन डे फॉर गोवा, नॉट फॉर साउथ गोवा. इससे पता लगता है कि ये कितने संवेदनहीन लोग हैं. संवेदनहीनता इनमें भरी पड़ी. क्यों नहीं गए वहां पे प्रमोद सावंत साहब? पहले जुआरी ब्रिज नहीं था, उसके बाद भी लोग बोट में जाते थे. अब तो भाई साहब आपको ब्रिज भी है. जाइए उस पार जाकर के, कितना 15-20 समय लगता है. आपके लिए तो वैसी सड़क खाली कर दी जाएगी, पुलिस की बंदोबस्त रहेगा, सब कुछ रहेगा, करें आ जाएं. मुझे लगता है उनको ये लगा होगा कि सुबह जल्दी उठना पड़ जाएगा, आज का दिन है, आराम से मैं उठूंगा. अब तो आज 8 साल ही लोग हैं ये लोग.
I don't know, but it looks as if the
No, am I wrong?
Yeah, no.
Am I wrong?
No.
Is the Liberation Day only for South Goa or is it for Goa?
Goa, it's a Goan.
Goa, then why don't people ask this question?
You've asked.
And it was not happening for 2 days. I did a press conference a month ago, and I said that they have neglected Lohiya Maidan, and on the 18th of June I will go with TMC workers.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
And I will go with TMC workers. We have seen that Lohiya ji's statue was put on the side. It was all broken. Nothing was happening. I said, we'll put it back. We'll cement it and do it nicely. And we'll do it and show this government that we have the resolve. TMC has the resolve and wants to feel proud of the fact that we are involved with this. And you know, 2 days after that, work started there on a war footing.
So it worked for sure.
Yes,
Pressure.
so we made that pressure, and that is what we're going to do for Goa, and that is what we're going to do for the Goan people.
Okay. Kirti ji, very combative words. I just hope that you're going to be there for 5 years, because if आप तो इधर 5 बरस तो कमिटमेंट देगा, रुकेगा इधर गोवा में. Looks we are going to have some stirring times. I think election तो बहुत मजा आएगा, तो opposition तो बनाएगा, अच्छा होगा.
While playing also, I used to love hitting sixes. I was aggressive. While in politics also, I'm
That's why I was your fan at that time. So politics में भी आपको
I was always, मैं कुछ ना कुछ आपको surprises देता रहूँगा.
Correct. Yes.
Cricket में भी दिया, यहाँ भी दूंगा.
Yes. So Kirti ji, thanks a lot for coming on our show.
Thank you very much. So nice of
Don't
you.
be a stranger. You're most welcome to come anytime on our show, and I will be inviting you further as the time goes on.
Please see to it that you keep on showing that I challenge any of the BJP
Yes,
guys to come and
of
sit with
course.
me
This
and
is
talk about
going
Hindutva.
everywhere. Don't worry, we are monitored all over the place.
Right.
Thank you, Kirti ji. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
for
much.
coming
So
on our
nice
show.
of you. It's a
Thank
pleasure.
You. Thank you. This was Kirti Azad. As a cricketer, as he says, he was very combative. I know many of us, at least from our age group, to us, he was one of our idols. 83, that was a miracle. Still, those images still resound in the memory, in the mind's eye, as they say. And today he's a politician. Let's see, Goa needs an opposition. We've not had an opposition last time. AAP was there, no doubt. TMC came late, AAP did. But this time looks as if he's going to bring in some fresh fervor to the opposition. Thank you again, Kirti ji, and keep watching Goa 365.